Okay, greetings everyone. Our team name is called YouSolutions, and the app we decided to make is called Spana Manj. So the main issue that we're curtailing is, in preparation for TADHack, I spoke to people who work in the township, because I stay in Pimble, Soweto, and regarding painters, electricians, plumbers, most of the time people spend a lot of time looking for jobs rather than actually doing the jobs. So what we want to do is actually increase the productivity of this industry and also to add formalization. So the problem statement is that we want to boost township economic activity and equally develop service providers. Now, how are we going to do this? We're going to do this by using geolocation APIs to seek close proximity service providers and use AI for even distribution between all of these service providers. Now, the process on our app is that a service provider signs up in MTN stores, because MTN has over 400 call centers, and after that, the individual will put in their details. There'll be a database which we link up with, which does an ID verification. It also does a crime background check. And then after that, the employer then seeks for a service provider, and then we use the geolocation API to see who's closest to them, and then we use AI to distribute the jobs evenly so that no one gains more than the next person. And then upon completion, there'll be an SMS API, which is how the employer will then rate the employee who has completed the job. So the design that we use is that there'll be USSD for legacy phones, so old school phones, along with for non-app users. And the key parts for our application are artificial intelligence for real-time matching of these jobs in the market. And we use VoIP for confirmations. So when I choose a worker, the person who gets the job from me can VoIP call me to confirm that they're going to come and do the job. And then on the employee's end, the service provider, when he logs onto the USSD or onto the app, he then gets a job schedule of the following day. And this in turn improves his productivity. And then the SMS API is for rating to further improve the quality of the network as a whole. Now, our business canvas plan is that our key partners are obviously MTN, for linking up with them in regard to the signing up of the people, and IBM for the database and for the AI, and service providers who will be providing these services in the townships, and the employers for high level of satisfaction. Now, the customer segments we're looking into are potentially self-employed people, township startups, formalizing informal businesses, households, and any general user, so it could be schools. And then from there, how do we ensure this? Through our key activities is by verifying the workers so that there's trust in the system, and then assurance audit per task commissioned, which is a rating system. Because, for example, I may hire a gardener, but he may do 2 jobs. He may cut the grass, he may cut a tree, but then he has a different rating for both. And then after that, the customer relationship management comes in by saying the employers on our app will use it and stick with it because there's job scheduling for them. So it improves their productivity. And the rating system, again, to ensure quality for future users who then join. Now, our cost structure is that we use the IBM cloud and the database, the background verification database for the users when signing up, and co-marketing with MTN. So through Please Call Me's, we could be advertising people in the areas.
All right, okay, I'm not going to ask him questions. So just before the judges could ask questions, I'd just like to quickly announce the next 2 teams on the top 10. And it's names that I can definitely pronounce. Ladies and gentlemen, the next team making it to the top 10 is Skaftin. Skaftin, go outside and prepare. And then they'll be followed by Team U-Track also follow outside and start setting up.
Are they doing Q&As or
Judges?
are they doing Q&As?
Yeah.
I'm going to help you out here. Can you show us what the UI looks like, please?
Okay, so then here are the available services. These are the different jobs you get. You choose the first option, a gardener. And then you would get the different types of jobs for the gardener. I would take, for example, flower painting. And then there's a fee that I'm willing to pay for the job. And then I choose how much I'm willing to pay. And then after that, I choose a time frame in which I want the individual service provider to come and do the job. And then it's confirmed. And then the employee will then get a confirmation. And as you can see here, it's still loading. Yeah. Okay, so here is then the schedule for the employees. And this improves productivity for them, and they can confirm the jobs or cancel the jobs if anything comes up.